poet and a prisoner. Watch us both feel time. Hear the hollow in my headphones, wake me up. Start to stretch the mind in the sky that'll pick me up. My name's Kai, I'm a friend of dust. I am tying all the things that touch. Then get down with it. You and I are same, but I belong here. Since it's turned to sleep, now I'm lost in the chair. Now I don't want to search, I just want to find. And I don't want to work, I should've chose a life of crime. Feeling on this own grind, even in the coal mine. Damn, it's a good world, studio is all mine. Now this is the road between me and myself. Sweet in the glow with a glow that'll make your eyes melt. This is the road.
You will note one of the characteristics which sets Tyson apart. He wears no robe. He wears no socks with his boxing shoes. He says that makes him feel more like a warrior, more like a gladiator as he entered the ring. He'll be 20 years old on June 30, can eclipse Floyd Patterson as the youngest heavyweight champion of all time if he wins the title anytime before May 5, 1988. And there is already discussion behind the scenes in boxing of a possible match between Tyson and WBC heavyweight champ Trevor Berbick as early as December of this year. But first, he must get by this fight against James Quick Tillis, and we'll be back.
The round system with supplemental point scoring in case of a draw. 3 knockdown rule is in effect. No standing 8 count. The mandatory 8 count is in effect. Tyson in the black trunks and James Quick Tillis in the white. Tyson does not feel his opponents out in round 1. He tries to take them out.
He tried to take Quick Tillis out with that first punch he threw, and Tillis showed why he may be a little bit different. He moved right out of the way of it, and Mike missed by quite a bit. The key to the fight will be Tyson.
He is not running away from Tyson, and Tyson goes to work on the body. Some say that what sets Tyson apart
takes a veteran to understand that by punching to the body, you can take all that movement away from James Tillis, and that's rigged the fighters because Tyson's hands were not tied up.
A round in which Tillis has not acquitted himself too badly, as he has managed to stay away from Tyson's thunderbolts, although he just took a right hand. We'll be back.
Amateur limit.
Lost to Tillman in the Olympic trials. Right hand lands flush on the cheek.
This is an important learning experience for Mike Tyson. He's going to have to be able to handle a Quick Tillis. Handle a Quick Tillis to get to the top lead, and he is right now. Tillis is making a mistake of trying to trade with Mike Tyson. He should be moving off the ropes. Instead, he got into a little bit of macho there, and Quick Tillis is not going to be around long fighting
Missed
that
slightly
way.
for Tyson. How low he gets to duck under those punches.
A jab by Mike Tyson, a rare punch for him in his first 19 fights. Will wear him down and bring his hands down so he can land punches to the head.
He got him with the left, and you saw Tillis.
Some water in the corner and was distracted before he got punched. Again, he lunges in, it gets caught.
The left hand drops Tillis onto the seat of his pants as round 4 is coming to a close.
I'm not so sure that his right foot wasn't stepped on, causing that knockdown. There was definitely...
All right, let's stay right here and take one more look at the knockdown.
I'm clearly wrong. That was just a clean punch. He was off balance. We said that Tillis could not lunge in with the left hook. He lunges in with the left hook. Tyson very cleverly slips it, comes back in a punching position and lands a left hook. That was not the full power of Mike Tyson. Let me repeat that there was no tripping involved. It was a clean punch.
There is the Tyson corner. You see Kevin Rooney in the year of Tyson, another custom auto-trained fighter. The longest Tyson bout was the fight against Jesse Ferguson. A TKO at 1 minute 19 seconds.
Tillis knocked down 2 of them. of Mike Tyson. He is keeping his distance. He's trying to keeping his distance. He's trying to learn how to box with James Quick Tillis.
Tyson has begun to break through the guard around the face. And there's a right hand, as Tyson said that he had been working with him for the last 6 weeks. Tying up Tyson's arms. At that time, Tyson got the left hand through again after ducking a Tillis punch.
Just one punch for Mike, and that's not typical. He has to put punches together when he gets inside. Keep busy. Outstrength Tillis on the inside and let his hands go. Remember against Jesse Ferguson that look at the hand speed by Tyson.
And Mike Tyson warms to the task once again as the round comes to a close. Back with more after this word from our local station.
Back up Tillis and continue to cut the ring off on him to be able to score effectively. I want to give James Quick Tillis credit. He's been in with a tough young bull, and he's fought harder, and if the punch did not have the proper range. For full power.
Now he's at the right range. Do a lot of damage.
There, he gave a half-hearted effort at that combination we talked about, the right to the body and the right uppercut, but he didn't land it. Tyson waiting for Tillis to open up, and those two body punches did get off, except the clinches.
Now the crowd begins to implore Tyson to give them something a little bit more exciting than what he has demonstrated here. And now it becomes clear that
it did not look to me to be the beginning of the end.
He might have learned not to lunge so badly with
the round in which a knockdown. There are two ways of looking at what Mike is doing. One way is to say that he's pacing himself. One way is to say that he's pacing himself. He's waiting for the opening. The other way is to say that he's getting frustrated and getting taken out of his
foot. The only time in the bout when we've seen it. But again, he comes on at the end of the round. We are all the way through round 6. Mike Tyson and James Tillis will be back. We are back, and for the first time.
I think he also trained harder for this fight. He realizes this fight means everything to him.
He has lost 4 of his last 5. In case you've just joined us, it is Tillis, the fighting cowboy from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Bo Williford.
Spent 2.5 weeks with Steven Spielberg and crew in Los Angeles, where they called him Dark. There's a right hand by Tyson. And the uppercut.
Told us in the pre-fight interview that he found that spirit. Didn't know why he'd never had it, but said he found it for this fight. He was going to be a different fighter, and he has been.
With 19 knockouts.
There's no question that up till now,
to see a knockout. Tyson tries to deliver with the
right. He does appear at this point to be going all out to satisfy that.
Still there. Well, there will be very little doubt about the decision here. The scoring might be slightly different in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tillis continues to give a good account of himself.
And backs Mike Tyson up onto the ropes, which is a first.
A little of Tyson's own medicine. It will be interesting to see how Mike reacts to this. Closing with a flurry. The bell is going to sound. Big smile on the face of Bo Williford as he steps into the ring. I think he's quite proud.
undefeated Mike Tyson.
Hear the hollow in my